Hey everybody, Colin Shadwell back. It's been a long time since I posted a video on YouTube, but I've taken that break and gotten some new updates. Namely, I got a brand new camera. As you can see here, you got your first person perspective. That means I'm using a nice new GoPro 4 Silver. I got it for my birthday and I'm super excited about it. It's going to be my new go-to camera for recording my YouTube videos. So instead of getting the usual lame off to the side, which I'll still do occasionally, or the lame from the front, you can now get personal head view from Mr. Shadwell here. So as you can see here, I'm going to make a very basic mug. This is probably the 20th or 21st mug that I made today, so my arms are pretty tired at this point. You can see I'm pretty filthy all the way around. So this little 1 pound of clay gave me a little work. It tried to make me not get its shape, but I still got around to it here. So you can see the basic way that I center here, using one hand on the side, one hand on top, and just kind of squishing back and forth. Not a lot of movement to my hands. It's mostly kind of moving my wrists and fingers until I get my hands pretty much still. And once my hands are still, I know that the clay is still. I'm just getting rid of some of the clay on the bottom there. Coming back in. It's kind of a cool perspective. It's interesting. You rarely get to see this from the top, from the potter's point of view. So using my thumb to kind of make a little indentation there before I dive down in with one thumb here. The other thumb is there for support, and then spreading that clay out just slightly. That just helps me get both thumbs in there now, and I'll just use those two thumbs to just kind of spread that clay apart just a little bit, then come back in and cone that clay back up. I want my clay to be kind of almost like a volcano, kind of up the side. So I'm just kind of using my hitchhiker's thumb to smooth that bottom out. If you don't have a hitchhiker's thumb, you should really break your thumb or something, because it's the best thing to have if you're a potter. You can just put your thumb down there and smush your bottom, and it's perfect every time. Alright, so you can see that that's my centering speed. I'm going to slow down here to my pulling speed. I go considerably slower when I pull. I just think that it helps when you're trying to make these nice delicate pulls, not to have your wheel going like crazy, so I slow my wheel down quite a bit. First pull I'm going to do here is just a little thumb pinch on the outside, just kind of getting clay up into the piece a little bit. That one wasn't too bad, not too wobbly. Coming back in. This time I'm going to use my pointer fingers, one on the inside, one on the outside. Slowly pull this guy up. You can see it's starting to go a little wobbly on me. Not too bad though. Still in control. Not bad on that pull. Got my pants are a mess. I can obviously been throwing for a while. Those are potter's jeans right there. And then finally this last little shaping pull here. Oh, that clay must have been a little dry there, so I'm just adding a little moisture to the side so my hands don't catch on the clay. And doing one more pull here. Oh, we're starting to wobble a little bit. Yeah, okay, that wasn't bad. Alright, I got it back out. So the top is a little bit wobbly, so I'm just going to use my needle tool here to just kind of whoop that guy right off. And then coming back in, compressing that rim. Get the old blue rib tool out. That's gotten a lot of use the past day. And just kind of smush and compress that clay on the bottom and kind of get rid of my throwing lines on the inside. You want your cup on the inside to have a nice smooth finish. So I'm just coming back here and really smoothing that clay out, making sure I get a nice contour on the inside where it gets a nice transition from the bottom of the cup to the side of the cup. And then checking the outside shape. That looks good. Getting all my moisture out of the bottom. And then getting my chamois, my snot rag as I call it. A little snot rag on the top to kind of round that edge over. It's the best way to finish off any kind of piece that you're going to be putting your mouth to for sure. You don't want to cut your lip on the rim of your cup. And again, just using this chamois to kind of smooth out any kind of throwing lines that are on there. And again, getting rid of any moisture. I don't want moisture sitting at the bottom of my mug. And that'll do it. So this was my first video of many using my new GoPro 4 Silver. Stay tuned for more to come.